Welcome to this screencast on percent comparisons. What I want you to do is find a notebook, preferably your reference notebook, and you're going to be taking notes as we go over some examples together. So at the top of your page, if you would write percent comparisons, and I'm going to tell you a little situation. So pretend that there was a survey, and in the survey, people were asked what kind of ice cream they liked. So they're going to choose their favorite ice cream flavor. Now, of the people who were surveyed, 12 people preferred strawberry. They were only given 3 choices. Thirty people prefer chocolate. And then the all-time favorite, as usual, 78 people prefer vanilla. When given those 3 choices. So when asked what's your favorite of these 3 choices, this is the results. So what we're going to do is we're going to analyze this survey, and you can tell the survey is different than the ones we talked about in class because they have 3 parts instead of just 2 parts. So if we're going to be making percents, we're going to make percent comparisons. In order to make a percent comparison is always part to whole. So because there are 3 parts to this survey, I could actually make 3 percent comparisons. If I wanted to know what percent of those people preferred chocolate, so I paused. You could pause to write that down. But if I wanted to find what percent prefer chocolate, to do that comparison, I would need to compare part to whole. So I'm going to write down now that percent equals part over whole. I'm finding the part that was chocolate, the part of the survey where people like chocolate. I know that I'm using chocolate because it says chocolate here. What has to go in the denominator? The total. So I'm going to pause for a second and see if you can calculate the total. We add the parts together, the strawberry part plus the chocolate part plus the vanilla part, to get a total. And the total is 120 total people were surveyed. So in the denominator, it would be the total. So I put the numbers in. So 120 total people, and 30 of those 120 preferred chocolate. Now if I simplify this, I have a fraction. If I simplify this, and you put it in the calculator to simplify it, if you want to pause now and do that. But when I simplify, I'm going to get 1/4. So 1/4 of the people. That's one way to look at a comparison. Say 1/4 of them prefer chocolate. If I want to make it a percent, I divide. Top divided by bottom, and I get 0.25. And I move the decimals always 2 places to the right, so that's 25%. So now 25% of the people surveyed preferred chocolate. I want you to find the percent that preferred strawberry and the percent that preferred vanilla. So make sure that you're writing those down in your notebook, and then you'll have the opportunity to check those answers. Remember, percent is always part over whole, and you divide the top by the bottom to get a decimal. Move the decimal 2 places to the right to make it a percent. Good luck.